Yeah, come on. Ha ha, yeah. We get hype. Let's go. I woke up today, I'm feeling blessed and free of stress. I didn't even have a sip of liquor or have to puff a swisher. A perfect picture, prior I'm feeling richer. I even call my dog my king instead of my nigga. Few of my brothers came home from the feds. When they left I had waves, they came home I had dreads. I gave him a pair of J's, he came home with some cash. BT on, he asked what happened to Big Lash. And I got to tell my son he made a good play. 7, but they say he reading like he in the 5th grade. And the wordplay fresh like I spit glade. And both of my daughters sharper than a Swiss blade. I can feel it, I'm about to blow. It's coming, I'm about to go. Be dot stamped on the clothes. My mom's is at the shows, pops and videos. My songs on radio, designers cover my toes. I'm out of town on the stage with some big names, looking like I got a deal cause I rock a few chains. I guess I slipped through the cracks like loose chains. Now I'm stuck on them like a knot on a shoestring. I love it when I spit a verse and my baby smile. And when I come off the top with a freestyle, they gon' have to scratch me off the surface like a decal. Peace, I just wanna kill the beef like a sick cow. And be around some positive vibes with some members by my side that'll ride till they die. And truth in my eyes, I never recorded a lie. The material abundant, I'm never out of supplies. I'm just trying to get the mood right. It's beauty in everything, even the darkness got a moonlight. You can get anything in motion if you move right, but in order for the third to be the charm, you gotta lose twice. I love it when I check that Dropbox got a new beat. That's new heat for your local DJ to repeat. I'm knee deep, better get with this like black sheep. But you probably missed the curve like flat feet. So now the party's over like when the janitor stacks seats.
We're gonna tell everybody that's on the outside right now that's tuned in to the We Get Hype show. We're doing it on Zoom today, but you can check us out each and every Sunday from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. on B-Box Radio each and every Sunday. Yo, we got the crew, the whole crew is in here. We got Dan, we got Taj, we got DJ Destiny, and I'm yours truly, Ozzy Oz, aka Ozzy Hype. And guess who we have? We have a special guest that we interviewing. When we first heard of him, it was Den Rock new song that we released on B-Box Radio on the We Get Hype show. The beat was crazy. Hot beat. We have Bake from the 5. What's good, man?
What's going on, everybody? It's all good.
That's what's up. First of all, before we even start anything, this interview, you have to shout out your parents, mother, father. You got to shout them out first. Let's get that out the way first.
Shout out to my parents, of course. They the reason I do this. They know, yeah.
Yeah, that's why we always got to get that out first, because usually when we interview people, they shout out everybody with their friends and everybody, and the parents is the last to get shout out. So we gonna start that off first. Man. So how's everything, man? First of all, where you representing right now?
I'm representing Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
There you go, North Carolina. I got to start with the first thing, like Bake from the 5. Like, how did you come up with that name?
All right, so my last name is Baker, and all the men in the family be called Bait. My dad was Bait, my brother was Bait, my uncle was Bait, and then I had the Instagram name J from the 5. That was just something I just came up with. So when I started making beats, I just put it together, Bake from the 5, and it had a little ring to it.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So I mean, your music is definitely hot. The beats is definitely hot. I'll be listening to it on Instagram. We definitely going to share that. You know what I mean? So where did it all begin for you? You know what I mean? Even getting into this crazy industry and even dealing with making music. Where did it start?
My senior year of high school, I was listening to music, and I feel like I had an ear for it. I feel like it was something I knew that I could produce, that something I can bring a new sound into. You know, I listen to a bunch of Kanye old beats. I get too inspired, all the sampling and the chopping. And it is something I feel like I had to do with that one.
No doubt. Would it how did you link up with Den Rock? Den Rock is a beast. How did that all come about?
My pops know Den Rock, and my pops he real deep into my music, and he wanted to see me work with different artists, and he told me about Den Rock. You know, Instagram. I hit him up on Instagram, and it just took off from there.
Wow. Cause that beat, how long did it take you to even make that particular beat for his that song, man?
Um, that beat, I had just, I was just kind of starting out, so it took about 30 minutes, 35 minutes to make.
Where do
Yeah.
you get your inspiration from? And I mean, I know you talked about Kanye West, and I know you said your parents, you know what I mean, was inspired you also. Anyone else? Like, do you go? In other words, what I'm saying is that do you go through different emotions and stuff like that? Like a lot of people when they write, they put their emotions into their writing. When people do beats, they have like each sound represents a certain type of feeling.
Mhm. I listened to I listened to old Three Six Mafia for that Memphis style. I listened to Kanye West and Drake for sampling, and I sometimes listen to a little Timberland. And then if I'm feeling like if I hear a certain song, I feel like I could have did that too. I want to make something similar, see, like challenge myself because I follow all the producers. I see what they do. I was like, I need to do the same thing, take that same route, and try to do it also. So it just if I'm in the mood, like getting hype or something, then I'll make like a real fast up tempo beat. If it's like a cloudy day or something, I make an R&B beat. Just honestly
And when you're angry, what kind of beat?
angry, I gotta make some dirty south dark type.
There you go. That's
Oh,
good. Who are some of the artists in your community or that's in the on the internet that's independent, that's coming up that you're working with?
Of course, I did a couple songs with Den Rock, of course. Um, there's
Then rock.
a there's an artist in Elizabeth City, OT Yante. I did a couple songs with him. I go to the studio with him frequently.
yo, bro, I go crazy. The chopper relentless, look at the way it be kicking. You see how I'm dripping, told that little hoe that I'm different. I feel like a menace, up before you finish sentence. Man, you people tripping, you can be me, I'm authentic. The chopper relentless, look at the way it be kicking. You see how I'm dripping.
Uh, Back in Farmville, North Carolina, the rapper Kale. I did a couple songs with him. Still currently doing with him. Uh, and our artist NSG. He from Flint. I did a lot of songs, and he was the first person I did a mixtape with. And really, I know some artists and Lil G from Atlanta. It's kind of like all over the place. I know artists in South America. I did a song with. I know artists from Peru. I did Young Cholo. I did a song with him.
Honestly, how has this journey been for you? The cons and the pros.
I mean, it's been kind of rough. I've been making beats for about 2 years now, and I ain't really getting no exposure that first year and a half. Really, like, y'all was the first one to put me on the radio. Like I said, y'all my first interview. I said I really appreciate that too.
I
Yeah,
guess what do you like, other young producers, I guess, and other independent producers we've talked to all, say that they like to work within their, they don't really like, while they see themselves working with other artists in the future and stuff like that, they like working within their own networks and stuff like that. I kind of wanted to know, like, for young producers, because it's a little different for producers than it is for like young rappers. I wanted to know, like, what's it like, you know, and what's your opinion on like type beats and just trying to like throw beats into the void kind of thing, you know what I mean? And like see where they land. Like, what do you have to say for like young rappers or young producers rather trying to do that?
Well, because I be making type beats myself, and it's hard. Like I can make a beat that I don't really hear nobody on, but you gotta try to throw a name out there. I mean, for other producers, I say don't limit yourself to try to make a certain rapper type beat. Honestly, I learned to do that myself. You know, to keep them in the vault. You go to the studio, meet people, network. You pull this beat out. This case, you know, you don't really gotta limit yourself to what other rappers are doing. If you got a beat that's your own sound, then try to get a placement with it, send it off or something, but don't try to limit.
Sometimes, I'm sorry, I just wanted to ask you a quick question. I know, like, writers, sometimes they have what they call writer's block, where they
Mhm.
can't think of anything. Do you experience that as a producer? Like, you do all these beats, you hear beats. Do you feel like you get stuck sometimes? Is it a challenge, or if that does happen, what do you do to, get yourself over that?
We having producers block, what we calling it a lot. Like it's like I'll just be going through different sounds or loops or whatever, and I'll just keep listening, and I'm like, I don't really know what to do with it, or I'll have the beat together, but don't have a melody for it, and I had to keep listening and listening, trying to plug in different stuff. But to fix it, uh, I'll say like I'll talk to another producer, ask for his opinion on it, or anybody around me that's their opinion. You know, I say I probably look for help because I really can't do it by myself if I'm in producer's block. I always have somebody with me to help me out. Be like, do this sound right? Do this sound good? Do it fit? And sometimes I get producer block where I feel like I ain't do enough to the beat to do that. But it's
So listen, I gotta let shout out to DJ Destiny. You know what I mean? She got the ones and twos. I gotta let everybody hear this song, this song by Den Rock and the beat produced by you. I just gotta play a little something, and DJ Destiny, let's drop that little something there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's dead. Rock. V. Jack. Coming at him head on. Yeah.
That's right. You had to come back and get with that one. That's what I'm talking about.
Jack. Coming at him head on. Running like my head on. Yeah. Middle of my mind, nigga. Can't take no day off. See who you run with, I can't rock with them cause they soft. Trying to live a lavish life. Moving like the savage type. All these fake bad bitches. Just give me an average vibe. She just wanna see me succeed. Cook a cabbage right. Her raising Einsteins. But sometimes you gotta swerve to follow guidelines. My drops is good for your glands like iodine. The dough make them go nuts like a hot sign. I'm on the go, don't try to stop mine. It's like I belong in different places, and I ain't suited for this. Give me some different cases. Careful when you beg for the food. You might not like the way.
Yo, Deborah, I gotta talk to you for a second, real quick. Real quick, you got, hold on a second. Let me punch Den Rock in this one. Den Rock.
Yo.
Yo. I can't even scream the way I want to scream because my neighbors will think I'm crazy. They already think I'm crazy. So I don't want to blow the roof off and, But yo, Den Rock, when you first heard this beat, what was going through your mind?
Same thing when y'all heard it.
Yo, holy hold on, Den Rock. Dara, hold on. Before you say anything, hold on. Bake from the Five. What emotions were you going through when you made this beat?
I was going through the loops, and when I heard it, I said, I gotta do something. I gotta do something with it. And it was just like, I had just got from class. I was mad I had to go to class. I said, I want to make something, something like that. I made it, and I was hyped just like y'all when I finished.
Yo, hey, yo, Denrock.
Yep.
Yo, you got it. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this, man. For him to even, I'm just happy that he said, you know what, Denrock is deserving of this beat right here. Could have kept that in the bag. He said, Denrock is deserving. Denrock is no joke lyrically. Yo, how long it took you to write to that, Denrock?
Honestly, that when I heard that joint came quick. Those creative juices start flowing fast. Like sometimes you get stuck. I heard that joint came instant. That joint probably took me like, I don't know. I might have did it if it would, maybe not even, it might have took an hour. But sometimes it take longer than that to write something. But that joint, as soon as I heard it, it just started flowing.
When we be pumping that through the speakers, Bake from the Five,
Yeah.
man. I know your parents have to be so proud of you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, yo, and shout. What's your mother and father name? Shout them out, man.
Shout out to Eric.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout them out, man, cause they gotta be proud of you, man. You really doing your thing, man. And that beat had me hype. You said they don't call me Ozzy Hype for nothing. That gets me hype. Am I right? They don't call me that for nothing. It's a reason. I lose my mind in the club, on the street, on the mic. I'm ready to blow speakers. When I hear something go crazy, then the crowd, that's an energy booster. Yo, man, I give you so many props. By the way, shout out your friends, man, that's tuned in, and your friends that's, the people that support you. Shout them out.
Brittany, my sister.
Brittany, okay.
Shout out to Asia. Shout out to Dexter. Shout out to like I said, shout out to OT. I don't know if he's up there yet, but shout out to Tay. My cousin Kim. They support me. They support me most.
Yo, support is so important, man. It's so valuable.
Coming at him head on, running like my head on. Middle of my mind.